A historic blizzard is coming to parts of the state of Michigan, unfortunately. Now, here's the projected snowfall totals that I just released a little while ago. Got a couple colors on there that we don't see very often. I think I used these once before this season. But in the orange, let's just get it out of the way, 30 to 48 inches of snow. That's basically 3 to 4 feet of snow, a little less for the western UP, and it drops substantially the further south you get because, of course, warmer, rain, freezing rain, things like that. Now, there will be a band of freezing rain, likely lining up pretty close with the pink band that I have on here. Now, that pink band is 12 to 18 inches of snow. The problem is we'll have that freezing rain falling right in the middle of 2 rounds of snow, so we'll melt a little bit of it off, gain more after the freezing rain comes on by. Now, lower Michigan, don't come for me here because you're going to get an initial round, which we'll look at in a second, later Saturday night and a Sunday morning. That round melt off completely because you're going to go into the 60s downstate. You're going to have plenty of 60s, a severe weather chance, and then it gets cold again and more snow comes back in. So yes, you'll get this much, but it's going to melt and then refall a little bit as a couple more inches. Now, this is the severe weather outlook that is going to be for Sunday night into early Monday. So yes, it's an overnight event, and I do apologize for that. That's not what any of us want to hear. The green is a marginal risk, which is a 1 out of 5 on the scale. The yellow is a slight risk, which is a little bit higher, 2 out of 5 on the scale. What we're looking here for is basically straight line damaging winds that are possible with a couple of embedded tornadoes, maybe a couple landspouts, things like that. But either way, it's important to have a way to get notifications during the overnight hour. Now, another thing I want to address here really quick, and I'm just going to put it out there, this is just raw model output of freezing rain potential. Raw model output. That means that no human has adjusted this, no human has tweaked this. If you look at this without any context, you're going to get a little confused and you're going to think we're getting 1 to 2 inches of ice. That is not the case. This is falling too fast for all of that to turn into ice. Think about it. 2 inches of water falling from the sky quickly over the span of a couple of hours, it's not going to have time to freeze to tree branches and power lines and things like that. If it falls too fast, it starts to run off. Yes, we'll get a little bit of ice for sure, but not 1 to 2 inches. In fact, I'm looking at about a half of an inch tops. Some areas might get just a hair more of that, which absolutely can cause some problems. Yes, it can bring some tree branches down. Yes, it can cause some power outages. Will it be like last year, though? As of right now, I'm thinking not. Things can always change. This looks very scary, but I'm telling you right now, it's going to fall too fast for all of that to turn into ice. So this is